Hey HCG family, it's me, MsHcGGirl, and I'm checking in for another day. Actually, I think today's VLCD 20 on round 7. Today, as you all know, yesterday I got on YouTube and I told everybody that I had did an Apple day yesterday and that it was an off protocol Apple day. I was not stalled for days on end, but it had been 8 days where my weight kept bouncing back and forth between 142.2 and 143.3, and I had a lot of inflammation in my body, and I said, well, I'll just do an Apple day and see what happens. So, what you're waiting for, this may be a long vlog, so I'm going to give you the details in the beginning, and then you can run off if you don't want to hear the rest of my video. Anyway, I'm going to call this vlog Follow Your Heart, okay? Because that's basically what I was doing yesterday. I felt the leading to do what I was doing. So, let me get the stats out for you. This morning, I got up and my weight was 140.4. I had released 1.8 pounds from my Apple day. Of course, my healthometer back there is normally higher than the Wii, but today it told me I was 140.0. I thought that was really nice of it. And I didn't sleep really good last night, just so you know. I think it was because I was in heavy ketosis, and I couldn't go back to sleep after about, I guess it was 5 o'clock this morning, but it was really 6 o'clock, and then we had, you know, today's fall back time where we reset our clocks an hour earlier. So anyway, my body fat monitor on the Omron said I was 29.5%, which was up 0.4%. My healthometer body fat monitor said I was 32.7, which was up 0.5%, which both of those, when they're up, it seems like I'm going to drop the next day, like I'm holding water or something. Just saying. It was by far my hardest Apple day yet. It was not easy at all. I'm going to tell you what I chalked that up to here in a minute. Today is also supposed to be my skip shot day. I'm not skipping a shot because I did the Apple day yesterday and I felt pretty weak. So I went ahead and injected myself just in case the apples and all the TMI flushed everything out. I'm just covering my bases here because I do not want to be hungry today. I measured all over my body, and I lost an additional 1.5 inches this week, which brings my total for 20 days, actually it's 19 days on the very low calories, to 11.25 inches. If there's anything I could call this round, it would be the inches lost round. I just can't believe it every time I put a tape measure around me, and I'm noticing a humongous change in this area alone. And I'm going to stand up here in a minute and show you guys. I promised you guys a body shot, so here we go. I told you my stomach is decreasing. Here is my stomach, okay? You can see I have a little bit of fat left here, okay? I have a little bit of back fat here, okay? No, it's all gone from right here on the side. It is gone. There's no more fat on the side of my chest area or in that part of my back, or even my arms have tightened up a lot. So this area right here, right there, you can see I have, it's the same thing that HCG meant to be was showing. And my fat right there. That's it. It's almost all gone, you guys. And these are my 8s that are falling off my butt. You can see. I just wear them because I love the jeans. They're so cute. But anyway, it was the hardest Apple day ever. When I got up yesterday morning, normally lately when my husband's here, I ask him to fix his and Ashley's food so that I am not tempted. And I know that this round right here is going to be the hardest. I knew that from day one. I knew that the last round, everybody I've ever watched on here, including Last 20 Pounds, Eileen, and some other people who have, you know, taken it to the end, they all say the hardest to do is the last few pounds you have left on your body to get rid of. So anyway, he's frying bacon and sausage yesterday morning, and the house smelled Oh my God, it smelled awesome all day long. He literally, when we got back later from Sam's, he had to crack the windows. I thought I was going to pass out from the smell. It was so good, you know what I'm saying? And we went to Sam's, and him and Ashley ate just about every sample in that place. And of course, they had the best, most delicious samples ever yesterday. And then we had some friends call us and say, hey, can we pop in? So we built a fire outside, and they all roasted marshmallows and had s'mores in front of me. You guys, I did the apple day the way I normally have the biggest success on my apple days. And what I always do, I'm going to tell you this right now for those of people who follow me and want to do an apple day, okay? I've done this a lot of times. Almost every round I have done an apple day and I have released. And I added it to my P2 correction day playlist on my channel. If you go on there, you're going to see apple days and the amount right next to the title of what I lost. This is going to rank up there. I think it's more lost this time than even the last time I did an apple day. In the morning, I had my coffee with creamer. I have probably 3 or 4 of these with coffee and cream. And the cream I use is Nestle sugar-free coffee creamer. And I think I was using like the peppermint mocha, and I used the hazelnut all morning. Also in the morning, I needed to take my pills because I take some pills every morning. And I went ahead and had 2 pieces of chocolate manna. I put those in my diary, the chocolate manna. I put the coffee creamer in my diary. And then at noon, I do not drink anything else unless it's to swallow a pill. And yesterday I wasn't hungry at noon, so I ate my first apple at 1:10. I eat an organic apples. I bought the Gala ones. They're little ones, like this big. When you weigh them whole, they're about 4.8 ounces. And then when I put the peelings and the core and the stem and weigh that, it's about 1 ounce or so off of that. So it comes out to somewhere between 3.7 and 3.8 ounces that I actually ate of apple. So I had one at 110, 210, 424, 530, and 710. I only got in 5 apples, which is the most I've ever gotten in on an apple day. And instead of Smooth Move last night, I used this crazy stuff. Y'all remember the little incident I had recently where I got the samples and I took 3 of these pills? I think I had 3, and they were double these type of pills. No wonder why I almost died. I took 1 of these laxative pills last night instead of drinking Smooth Move. And I started waking up at 5 o'clock this morning and basically, you know, TMI, detoxing down there. And it's not been a horrible experience at all. So 1 did the trick, and this is the 5 milligrams women's laxative Biscadol or something like that, okay? So instead of Smooth Move, I did that, and I had a tiny bit of water when I went to bed to drink this. So I think not having a lot of water helps me anyway. My total calories for the day was 535 calories, 1 gram of protein, 18 fat, 99 carbs, and 27 fiber. Like I said, it was a hard apple day. I am the type of person that when I want something really bad, I really focus. And I want only to finish this round really strong. I want to be in a good place before Thanksgiving to where I can maintain the rest of my life. And I'm really focused on that, you guys. Also, when I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, I picked up a few items. I need to show you this. Hang on. Well, I bought this. I'll show you this real quick. I bought this B12 with folic acid. You stick it under your tongue, and it's made with stevia. And it's a small little dot. And so I did one yesterday, and I did one this morning. And I'm going to do it every day on the protocol because I ran out of B12 shots. And this particularly has some kind of sweetener in it, like sorbitol or something that I normally take. And I want to try to stay away from that and see if I can do something with the stevia. Anyway, this was like $7.99 at Trader Joe's for 100 tablets. So I bought that. Okay, one moment. I also bought at Trader Joe's this thing right here. I showed y'all before when I've gone to Earth Fair last year, and I made the my taco sprout soup. There is a Southwest taco sprout soup in my recipe file for P2 that I make all the time on P2, and I use Brussels sprouts. And Brussels sprouts are baby cabbages, and 4 of these is more than enough to put in your soup for a single serving person. But I do really well with cabbage on P2, so I wanted to show you guys. I got this for $3.49, and this is fresh. So I'll be making a lot of taco sprout soup. I was really excited to show you this, though, from Trader Joe's. I wanted to tell some newbies out there a few signs of what I experience on an apple day throughout the day, okay? Throughout the day, I was freezing cold, especially when I went to bed last night. My husband was not freezing cold. We had like tons of blankets on the bed, and I was freezing. I knew I didn't pee a lot yesterday. All afternoon, I did not pee a lot. And that's normally a sign that I'm in ketosis, as I'll go and pee a lot. I was very dizzy. When we went to Sam's, I had to hold on to the buggy and my husband. It's a sign that I'm in heavy ketosis as well. I had a salty taste in my mouth almost all of the day long, and I had bad breath, okay? Those type of things are signs that your body's in ketosis. Just putting it out there. This is my 7th round. I wanted to give a shout out to my daughter. I have a daughter that is stationed in Washington State on an Air Force base, and she is involved in one of the biggest movements for FEMA to help the people in the Northeast from Hurricane Sandy. I may put a picture right at the end of this if she allows me. I'm going to put a picture of her, and she's doing her job, and I won't tell you what her job is, but she's so excited, and I'm just so happy for her that she got to get involved in this relief effort and the volunteerism. I want to give a shout out to Kay Corica, Kim, that we're praying for you, all of us, that this process goes smoothly and that you be able to conceive a child. Miss Tiskin's daughter, pray for her. Her name is McKenna. Pray for her little girl, and I'll put their names up here. She's got some stuff going on. Been taking her to the hospital. I want to give a shout out to Ronnie's Bliss. I was watching her video, and she was talking about miracle noodles and mold, and she mentioned me, but she didn't explain stuff. But I wanted to re-emphasize to you that the reason I said I haven't tried miracle noodles or the shirataki noodles on P2 is I have a severe mold allergy. And any kind of root vegetables, including daikon, radishes, red radishes, carrots, white potatoes, I have like an allergic reaction to. They are more susceptible to mold because they're root vegetables. I don't do well with that, and it causes my body to have severe inflammation. Don't get me wrong, I love the stuff. The stuff just doesn't love me. And I just wanted to put that out there. Those of you who try miracle noodles and shirataki noodles on P2 and have success, yay, go for you. And also the other thing with shirataki and miracle noodles is it's like an enormous fiber vegetable. There's 0 net carbs. So when you eat that, sometimes if you have a very slow digestion, a lot of people will get blocked eating that kind of food on P2. I don't need to be eating that kind of food on P2. I can promise you that. I have never done well with those fiber stuff you put in a drink and you mix like Citrasil and all of that. It blocks me. I can't go for weeks, okay? So just putting that out there that was the original reason why I said what I said about the miracle noodles and the shirataki noodles. Now, HCG she does phenomenal on miracle noodles and shirataki noodles, and I commend all the other people that do great with it. Yay! It's just not happening for me. I also want to give a shout out to Slow Mo HCG. I seem to have forgotten her, and she's on P2 and doing fantabulous. Go give a sub to her and say hi to her. And other than that, I think that was everything on my list. I got to watch a few vlogs this morning, not many. YouTube is really, really, really messing up for me. I made my asparagus soup a while ago, and my son came over, and you guys, he loved it. Honestly. And you know what he did? Now, he's not on P2 like us. You know what he did? He actually put Parmesan cheese in his when we were done. And of course, he put a lot more Tony Chachere's than I put in the soup. But, oh my God, it was so good, okay? I hope I don't gain or bounce back tomorrow, but if I do, it was worth it. And I'm not underestimating that I may have problems with asparagus. We'll see. The other day after I ate it, like within hours after I ate it, I started swelling up in my joints. Now today, me and my husband plan on taking a walk, so hopefully that's going to deter anything that anything I'll put in the soup. And I want to make it a couple of more times before I vlog it for you guys. I want to make sure, because I'm going to do it in the Vitamixer and the stove, and I just want to make sure it's precise before I put it on YouTube. I appreciate all those that have done their recipe vlogs before me, because it encourages me to continue to experiment and continue to find new ways to cook on P2 so that we're all not bored and we're more sticking to the protocol and the protocol vegetables and having success. So, other than that, I'm going to jump off of here because I have some work to do around here, and hopefully I'll be able to get on YouTube and comment on your videos. I love each and every one of you, and just thinking about all the people in the Northeast. Pray for those people, okay? And I love you guys. Peace out.